Hello, Assalamu alaikum friends. Welcome back to my new tutorial of our factory IO scenes programming. So in this video, I am going to show you a program I am going to create on separation station. In this station, we are going to separate everything with color. So you will see first of all, I am going to panel. Here is our panel. And you will see here is an emergency button. I don't use it, and a reset button, and it's have a built-in light, so I already don't use it. And there is a stop button, and it's also have a light, and I don't use it in my program. So you will see there is a start button and in the light in it, so we are going to use in a start button. There is a counter 1, counter 2. So first of all, you will see we have a pusher. The pusher, first of all, we are accepting these conveyors. The starting conveyors are automatic conveyors, they don't relate to program, so we are don't program that because it is automatic factory IOC. And you will see the emitter, which is already gives us everything, our box or tool, whatever it gives us. So you will see it has the vision sensor. So I am going to show you when it will chase the blue one. Sorry. So you will see the value is 1. So when it is chase the green one, so I am going to show you. The green have a value of 4. So that's it. Yeah, there is our vision sensor. It gives value by color. Blue color value is 1 and green color value is 4. So you have see there is a pusher we have. If we are going to select a pusher, so you will see that the pusher front is on. We are going to release that, so you will see that the pusher back is on. If pusher is for in front touches the front is on. We also have a front sensor and a back sensor in our pushers. So we are going to make some changes in it because it's the the scenes don't work properly in the color. So we are going to create some uh, changing in our scenes. So first of all, you will see we are going to select the both between that, and we are going to drag that to there like that. And also we are going to drag that one also, and we are going to add another duplicate. So you will see I am going to use it there for a proper pushes. So you will see I am going to just attach it like that. And now we are going to make a duplicate for that one also for counting our value. So you will see that I am going to use it there, and the other one we are going to make another duplicate and use it there for green counting or for black counting. The green we move to that conveyor, the blue we move to that conveyor. So we sort the color to different places. The conveyor 1 is for green, the conveyor 2 is for blue. You will see conveyor 1 is for. So we are going to change, but you will see that. So when we added something, there was a addition in our inputs. So you will see I am going to select a PLC sim. So we need to add some pushes and outputs because we have another pusher, which is pusher 3. You will see where is our pusher 3. So you will see here is our pusher 3, here is a pusher 3 output, here it is. So we are going to add another output in it, make it 10 like that, and we are going to add a pusher 3 there like this. And we also have a pusher 3 back limit and front limit. We also use that in our program. but we don't use in our program, sorry, but we need some digital inputs. So you will see I am going to change it to 15. So sensor 1, sorry, sensor 1 already added. We need a diffuse sensor 3 and a diffuse sensor 4, like that. So I think our scene has now created. Now I already saved in my screens. So you will see in my separating station. So you will see I already created a screens. I already make it. So I am going to show you that program. So you will see the drivers. Here are some tags. You know how to add a tags in your TI portal. So you will see I already created a tags. We need some memory tags also. So I already created a tag. Now we are going to start a programming. So you will see that the last one, which is our uses there, here diffuse sensor 3 and 4. These are for the counting. You will see that increment and counting down 1, counter 1 and counter 2. So you will see that here is our counter 1 and counter 2. So that's how we count. Now I am going to show you here from the top. So you see, first when we push the start button, you will see the start light is on, which is in our panel, and then you will see it will set entry conveyor 1, entry conveyor 2, entry conveyor 1, entry conveyor 2, stop light conveyor 1, conveyor 2, like that. So you will see that here is our entry conveyor 1, entry conveyor 2, and these conveyors also, conveyor 1, conveyor 2, like that. So you will see that. Then you will see that there. Then we have a stop function. So you will see we are going to create a stop. It will reset the start light and push the stop. So you will see that I created some data blocks there. Here it is, data, which is DINT, which stores our value when the sensor 1 touches and the vision value have moved to that one. So you will see when our plate touches that and that one, the sensor below down, it will store the value in our data block. So sensor 1 and the down sensor, it will store our value. So you will see that. Then in the next you will see we have, if we have both 4, means what is mean by that? Both have a green. These both have a 4 value, both have a green value. Then what it will done? It will set my memory bit, which is M5.0, and reset all M5.1, 5.2, 5.3. So data vision, if both have a blue, it's both have a blue one, means the value is 1. So it will set M5.1 but reset the below down M5.0, 5.2 and 5.3. So if we have a one is blue and the other one is green, means one data vision sensor have one value but the other one have 4. One value is for blue and 4 values for green. Then it will set M5.2 but reset all those. So you will see. If our data vision sensor means that sensors have 4 value, means green, and that data sensors have a blue, then what will it do? It will set M5.3 and reset all the below down. M5.0, 5.1, 5.2. So you will see what will be done. If M5.0 on means that both have a green, then the sensor senses and set our pusher 1. So that is our pusher 1. It will set that and move that to forward like that, and it will reset our conveyor 1. So you will see that if M5.1 means both have a blue, so you will see both have a blue value, then it will set our pusher to that one and reset our conveyor. So you will see that it will reset our conveyor. Which conveyor? You will see the conveyor 2. That conveyor, it will reset that conveyor. Then you will see. So then if we have a M5.3 means 5.3 means that one. So because we are moving one conveyor to blue and the data vision means we are going to use that one is for blue and that one is for green. So that way we don't need to change or push anything from that conveyor to that conveyor. So you will see that. So if we have the data vision sensor 1 means that one is green and that one is blue. So what will it do? So you will see M5.3 set pursue. After cross the sensor, it will reset conveyor 1 and set pusher 2. It will reset that conveyor 1, that conveyor, and set our pusher 2 to move that one to there. Move there to there. So after you will see the pusher 2 is going to front, means pusher 2 going to front, pusher 2 front is on. Then what it will do, you will see it will reset our pusher 2, that pusher 2, reset our conveyor 2. So you will see we need to stop already first conveyor 1 then conveyor 2. It will also set our pusher 3. So that pusher 3, it will on our pusher 3. So in the next you will see it will set our pusher 1. So it will set our pusher 1. Then you will see pusher 1 front. So when the pusher 1 is front is on, pusher 1 front, you will see that one is on. It will reset our pusher 1, reset our pusher 3 also, and set our conveyor 1 and conveyor 2 also. Conveyor 1 and conveyor 2 also. So you will see that I already created that if the pusher 1 front is on, reset pusher 1. If the pusher 1 front 2 is on, it will reset the pusher 1, means it will directly reset everything. So you will see that we don't need to use that one, because we need to reset pushers also. So you will see that I also created means M5.0 and 5.1, which is that these for greens and blue. M5.1 5.0 pusher 1 back is on, then the conveyor 1 and conveyor 2 set. We also use for the same colors if there was the same color on the both conveyors, same color objects. So in the end you will see the pusher 1 is counting. So I am just compile that one and compile that one also, and we are going to download into my PLC sim to check. It is going to download. I also slow that audio volume like that. So our program has now going to load, start and finished, and from there we are directly going online, and we are also directly going online there to see our vision sensor values. So I think that's it. I am going to start a driver and going to connect it. Configuration, everything is okay. It's take time to connect. What happened, my friend? Everything is good. We are going to run download into my PLC. That is now connected. Now we are going to start that one, and you will see that. So first of all, we both have a green. So I am going to show you. Both have a value of 4. So you will see that it moves greens to there. So both have a sense because we are going using blue for that one and green for that one. So we don't need to use that. So you will see it will don't move, don't do anything, because now you will see we need to move blue to there, and you will see that like that. Now you will see that that conveyor is for blue and the other one is for green. Now you will see that it will also separate green ones like that. Now I am going to show you, it will count the blue ones and the green ones. So you will see that the diffuse sensor 3, here it is, you will see that, and you will see that it will also count our so you will see that the counting is also working. So I think that's it. I am also going to show you a program. You will see that the counting is there, and you will see that it means both have a green one. Now you see, so that one is off because everything is going to different like that. So you will see that I think from the top loop is that. So you will going to see that both have a 4 value, means both have a green. So you will see M5.0 is going to on. If both have a blue one, so you will see that it means the 5.3 is going to work. So you will see where is 5.3, here it is. So you will see the both have a green one on the top below, like that. So I think that's it. That's how our separation station is going to work in our with our TIA portal. So I think thank you very much for watch my video. Please subscribe my channel, like my video and click the bell icons, and don't forget to read the descriptions down below, because there is my contact number and in means WhatsApp number, and the links of the to other tutorials of Windows SCADA, Ignition SCADA, Factory IO tutorials, or TIA portal tutorials as well. So if you want to learn, watch my videos. So I think thank you very much again for watch my video.